Alright, let's head into the former Batista district.
Ready now?
Yup, we're ready.
Ready.
I'll get you as close as I can.
So much good stuff to cover here. So, I have not decided who we're siding with, if anybody, because I have a lot of feelings about everything. I love Paolo's speech. I think he makes more chaos siding with, and it makes more sense siding with in high chaos as Corvo, just because he's more about, like, well, he uses black magic, so I think we have to knock Paolo out, because you gotta show you that cutscene is so good. But I want to show both buildings also. Will take some time, but I think we may not side with anyone. We may take one of the other two routes. I don't know
Who
how
was
I
the
feel
man I'm
yet.
after? Aramis Stilton?
An ally to the old Duke. Loyal and smart. Stilton helped build modern Karnaca with those silver mines. Started as a miner and worked his way up until he was a prince of industry. But now the new Duke drives the mine crews night and day. Dust falls non-stop onto the district. What was once prosperous is now in ruins.
I suppose the Duke doesn't care, as long as he sips from silver cups.
And what are the cups at Dunwall Tower made from, Empress? In any case, you'll have to pass through the Dust District to reach Stilton's home. Maybe he's still in there. Or maybe he's dead.
Okay, note that all the Batista signs are covered with dust.
Find Meagan once you
Dust
reach
District.
the Dust District. She'll tell you more. I'll wait here with this skiff and take you back to the dreadful whale after you finish.
Can we talk to him some more?
The mines could have been run slower for another generation. Only the Duke's greed caused all the ruin here. Has life been better here under Dunwall's influence? Or are the people worse off for it? Without the Empire, would they have thrown down the Duke?
This is the level I like to call anti-capitalism, the game, sort of.
The people here
Anti-imperialism.
never seen the Duke's banquet table. Or yours.
Pro-revolution. Okay, so we're gonna go in. We're gonna go have a chat with. Ooh, this is also the Crone's Hand, the best name for a saloon. This is, in fact, Paolo's base of operations. This is not much of a spoiler since we're right there. Note that it's called the Crone's Hand. This will be very funny later. Some of you may be able to guess why, but I think it's hilarious. It's really good. Okay, so you can see it's a little desolate. It's not great. We can take some stuff. Oh, we should get back up here. Yeah. Don't worry about being seen, because there's nobody down here. You gotta get the dramatic overlook. Here we go. Check it out. Check out this. You got the wind pipes, I guess. You got the mountain coming down, the district and the city. We're going up. It's so good. So good. Okay, so this district has an interesting mechanic that I think is really cool. You are in a dust district. There will be periodic dust storms. That's just really beautiful. Periodic dust storms. Visibility is basically 0 in these. If you have dark vision, it is a godsend. And basically means you can run past guards, you can do whatever you want. They can't see you. It is gorgeous. So that's really good to time things. So you want to swoosh over there fast. They can't see you.
That won't happen until someone manages to kill either Paolo or Vice Overseer Byrne.
And this is
And I don't see
basically
you or me beating a path to
Batista
the
is gonna
Crone's
be
Hand
fucked
or
until
a
somebody
temporary
does
stronghold
something
we
about
haven't
this
got
whole
set up.
fight. So we've got to decide what we're actually gonna do. I think I'm gonna leave it up to you guys, because I've done this so many times. I really like Byrne. I really think Paolo's interesting. I honestly don't have I don't know. Well, let me know in the comments what you guys are interested in. If you want Paolo burn, neither, both. There's also an option to show them both, I'm not joking, in a shipping crate and send them off as a
How did I get stuck out here?
weird tribute to
Cleaning silver dust out of my ears.
that first elimination in... There's one there, where's the
Red
second guy?
Palace. That's an sign.
Oh, it's over there.
All apples and slippers.
Is a reference to the first elimination in Knife of Dunwall. I think it's... Is it Tim shooting stuff into a box and send off into God knows where? Okay, so... Climb up. This is a dust storm. We're gonna use it to our advantage. So, equip dark vision. And turn it on.
Dust from the
Here
mines.
it comes. They can't see us now. It's great for choking multiple enemies out at once. It's also not great for my mic. Oh fuck, where'd he go? There's two guys up here, so once you get both, you're cool. And you can see what visibility is. It's not great for you either if you... Okay, so now we can just sort of walk around. So this is, you know, the mines are not being run well. And the miners are not being cared for. It's pretty gross. They're killing lots of people.
You can tell he's no good.
That's how you turn the wall of light off. And you also want to get off that because the people will notice that the windmill is not working anymore. So my favorite way to do, you can just wait for, this is also a good game, not a good game, a good level for people who are not as good with stealth or not as interested in it. So there's lots of runes in this area. We won't get to any of them until later, but this is a good level for people who are not as comfortable with stealth because the dust storms make it easier to deal with stuff. So you don't even have to deal with these guys. You can just wait for dust storm and book it. But oh, which way do you walk? You're about to walk somewhere. You only stand up when... No, he doesn't go. There's a dude patrolling that way. There's a dude over there. There's that guy, and there's a couple dudes up by where the wall of light was. Oh! Hello. Oh, I've taken this way before. I must have. There's also this that I keep forgetting about.
Oh, something stinks around here. Not my job to clean it up.
He's wearing a mask, so I think he can see them. Not super well in the dust. There's... Are you ready? Whoosh.
Stay here.
He's gonna come investigate us. Are you coming, or are you not? I don't think they can jump. I know there's a rune over there. We cannot get it from here. Wait, there's one over there? Oh, that's farther away. It's not on this bit. Oh yeah, we'll get that after we get Meagan. So there's a book about the symptoms of getting, you know, dust in your face constantly.
I'll make sure mining conditions here improve.
Yeah,
We
we
need
gotta
the
fix
silver,
this. It's not
but not at any cost.
It's not great, Emily. Yeah, so what you want to do is you want to spruce on up here. And then I think there's nothing interesting over there. But you want to go here because this is how you get... I broke my back in the silver mines.
And the Howlers can't. Paolo has a price on Byrne's head. And the Vice Overseer effectively wants the same thing.
Yeah, so she's just musing to herself. Hello, my beautiful girl.
Hello, Emily.
Hello, Billy.
Stilton's home is just beyond here. But getting inside will take some effort.
That's true. Tell me what you know.
I've been doing reconnaissance. Talking to people. The Overseers and the Howlers have divided up the district. Just ahead is neutral territory where no one will harass you. But further on, the Howlers and the Overseers both have boundaries set up. And beyond those points, they'll attack you on sight.
Aramis Stilton is the real goal. Sokolov said you had an idea.
Yes, I believe that if you take out Paolo or Vice Overseer Byrne, the other one will grant you safe passage and will help you get inside Stilton's home. Neutralize either one of them and bring him to the other.
What else do you know that might help me?
Byrne is protected by the Overseers. Paolo has the Howlers, but I think he's also got some kind of black magic charm. They say he's got to die twice before the sun sets, or he can't be killed. Good luck with that.
She's so smug about this. Okay, so she's right. Aramis Stilton's home is literally right out this door. That is the entrance. Remember that? That's how you get in. It's not as easy to get as well, I'll show you. You can actually skip pretty much this entire level. Alright. Yes, people dying of the mines. It is actually really pretty grody. It's not pretty. We have a chance to make a difference though. This square is neutral territory. There's a lot of neutral territory in this level. As long as you don't attack any civilians.
Been told that people are complaining about dust from the mines falling on the city. Yes.
The old Duke pinned a medal on my father and sent him off to Dunwall.
Is that all you have to say about this, really? So you can't easily... Yeah, this is where that rune is. Is there... This is where the miners' union was. It's not here anymore. Obviously. We have a chance to do some good here. I'll just leave it at that. Okay, so if you don't want to do any of this district, which I recommend doing it at least once, because A, there's an achievement, and B, you can also do this and then go exploring. But, remember they said there was a lock made by Jindosh? It's basically an LSAT puzzle. And you can crack it. It's like one of those logic ones where they have like 5 people and 5 things and 5 seats and 5 colors, and you gotta, figure out who's what and then put them in the right order. So we can also do that. I'm gonna go explore this place anyway. We could knock out whoever we want, and then we can just solve the puzzle ourselves.
I don't see any seams.
So Durante is
sister says it's a
basically the guy who repaired it.
Locksmith who made it.
But
no,
yeah,
this was built by Karen Jindosh. Scary smart.
Hi.
Never mind. Maybe another time.
Or not. Let's go.
Bye, dude. So you can actually look at the riddle. I'll show you what it looks like. Just so you have it. Yeah, so this is basically you gotta figure out who owned which object. Oh, and they also had different drinks, and that's the key to get in. So... I think... Oh, it feels very short to cut here. It feels very short to cut here. We've basically just gotten in. We'll do this one building first. Be careful, don't use magic in view of the civilians, because then it will not be a neutral zone anymore. They will panic. Yeah, you can get a health thing, which we don't need, and you can get a traditional Serkonan song about, being on the ocean and killing the powerful and rich, which, solid song concept. A+. Not high on the originality scale, though. Okay, so once you leave this area, you're okay for now. You can see a bottle of rum for each Overseer mask.
Help thugs like the Howlers, or the Zealots from the Abbey. I just don't know.
Or maybe neither. So, here's a map of the district. We're here. I think. That's where we came in from, basically this way. This is where the checkpoint, the wall of light. This is the neutral square. This is where we go. So if you come up here, there's 2 chunks. The left is this is up through here is Howler territory. This little triangle is vaguely neutral, but sometimes they'll run at you if you've been caught doing stuff in the other. So this is the Crone Sand Saloon. This is where Paolo's base of operations is, and then this way, this street is actually neutral territory, which is where the black market shop is, and then this is where the Overseer outpost is, and back here is a silver graph store, which is where you can get the souvenir for the level and also lock them in boxes. I feel like locking them in boxes is not what we're gonna do. Or maybe it is. Yeah, so this is the Howler point. Once you go past that line, you're in Howler territory, and they'll be pissy. We'll go check out the black market shop, just so... Yeah, I feel like... This is also another safe. I guess we'll knock him out. Just for safekeeping. I feel terrible. I don't want anything to happen to him. Pretty sure you can't steal anything useful here. Maybe you can steal some money. How about that? We just knocked a guy out for 7, 9, 10, 11 coins. I feel a little bad. But he doesn't get into trouble with people if you knock him out. So, yeah, there's the Crone's Hand. Okay, so... This is Valia Street. This is where the black market...
The mines were a good job. Stilton made sure of it.
They're pretty chill.
Fired for being injured.
Yeah, so they say. The
So
mining
here.
office handled things like that. And the
This
family
is-
committee made sure that the bosses never got too greedy.
Lucia Pastor is still trying to keep stuff set up. Is that Lucia? That's not... Wait, that is Lucia Pastor. I didn't know. I thought she was a random civilian. We're gonna talk to her.
The family committee, looking out for the miners.
I wonder if I can put her on the board. Oh wait, I gotta talk to her.
The soup is only for the workers and their families. Something tells me you're not one of them.
I just want to chat with you.
Between what the Duke did and now the Howlers and the Overseers fighting over the area, these people haven't been fortunate.
I wish I could put her in charge. Maybe we can put her in charge. Wait, I wonder if we non-lethally eliminate the other two and put them in the box. And she is, but I feel bad about putting them in the box.
If Paolo gets his way, the law will mean even less than it does under the Duke.
That's a fair point, I suppose. Okay, so this green door is the black market. However, don't go right in because the Howlers are there and they're not super friendly. So first we're gonna seal that. Oh, this is also some guides about how it sucks to be mining, which it really does. Yeah, it's not good. Paid for by Aramis Stilton. So he does give him tips. So this is interesting. Careful about breaking this. This is a back alley into the Overseers, which the Howlers use. We're not
cigars tomorrow.
We're not gonna do that yet. But yeah. So that's also how you get to the.
Sharing some of the. Thank you, friend. If you're brave and you're looking to make some money, there's a back door to the Crone's Hand Saloon leading to the basement.
That is key, by the way.
You take care
we're gonna
of
cut it here.
business, you hear?